This is Mommy Sexual reporting for duty. So I don't know if you guys have the same problem in real life, but for me personally, I have a very hard time finding people who give a shit about anime, much less Madoka Magica. And it's like, one of the reasons that this channel even exists is so I could like express my passion when it comes to Madoka Magica, and hopefully, find other people who have, like the same type of passion, like not exactly the same, but somebody who can it's like people who can appreciate Madoka Magica and why it exists and what makes it amazing and wonderful. That's one of my biggest motivations for this whole channel. It probably is my biggest motivation for this channel. It's literally just a platform that I'm using to, express, my love and because this is a series that has, came into my life and it has changed so many, different aspects of it. Like, this series has changed the way that I viewed, anime in general. It's changed the way that I viewed female characters in anime. It's given me, the most captivating and most gorgeous and most amazing character in the entire world in Mami-san. Mami-san has just given me so many hours of just, me sitting in front of my computer screen and replaying, her transformation scenes, her bath towel scenes, scenes where she's appearing for the first time. Like, I literally have sit in front of my screen. I have screamed. I have been in Skype calls where I have been screaming to people about, just seeing her, appear. She was able to inspire me to go to my very first anime convention when I was nervous about, like going out the house and actually going to, meet the voice actress. Like, she inspired me to make that, to be able to do that. I once had a relationship in 2012 that, it was 6 months. I was very much into the relationship, and then it ended. Mami-san was the very thing that came into my life and helped me to overcome the pain of the relationship. This is a series that I used to make AMVs with, and it really helped me to become a better editor because of the fact that this series existed. I made so many, AMVs in regards to Madoka Magica. This series has helped me to, create this channel, which has helped me to learn new things, become a better editor, because when I first started making videos on this channel, I was very shy. I was very unsure of myself. I wasn't sure what people were going to think of my voice, what they were going to think of me, but this channel has helped me, this series has helped me to, break out of my shell. It's helped me to become more confident in myself when it comes to expressing my passion, and trying to live out my dreams. This series has just, I was able to share this series with my mother. My mother passed away in 2014, but this series was able to help me have one of the last moments that I could, have with her. We sat in front of the, computer screen, like every single night, when she, it was like she had like leg surgery, and while she was recovering from it, we sat in front of the computer and watched, all 12 episodes, over the course of a couple of weeks. I was able to watch the series with her. I was able to enjoy with her, engage with her with it. I was able to share this series with my best friend in real life, who I've known since I was 2 years old. It was the kind of thing where he wasn't like a super big anime watcher, but because of the fact that he knew how important this series was to me, it was able to convince him to actually watch it, and he also fell in love with the series, and he in turn shared the series with other people who normally wouldn't watch anime, or who just thought it was a shitty, stupid magical girl show. He was able to get them to watch it. I've met cosplayers who cosplayed as certain characters, and I was able to talk to them, and I overcame shyness when it came to just randomly talking to people that were affiliated with Madoka and what they were wearing. This series has just done so much. It has done so much for my life. It has done so much for my life. It's just, as I'm sitting here saying, it's amazing. But as I said, sometimes it's hard because in real life, I can't seem to find people who can appreciate, this series, or just appreciate anime in general. So that's honestly the biggest reason why this channel exists. it really just exists as a way that I can, express myself, and at the same time, it's a way to be able to connect with, everybody that, has a passion for the series. It's so wonderful being able to, upload videos and then to like read what you guys have to say about the series. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I have probably some of the like smartest commenters ever, because like there are so many times where I find myself learning from you guys. Like I'll upload a video and I'll start reading comments, and then I'll find myself like remembering certain aspects of the series that I had forgotten. Or a lot of times somebody will present a really good theory that really kind of makes me look at the series from a totally different perspective, and then it makes me think, wow, holy fuck, like I never even considered this before, and I find that to just be so amazing. Like I really love that you guys are able to help me like enjoy the series that much more, because you're able to present this perspective that just helps me to, see things differently, and really helps me to like love the series. It's like there are so many layers of Madoka Magica and so many different ways to view it. That's why I think it's so awesome that we have this little community here where we all can come together and just present all these ideas and all these feelings, and just kind of see them all just, connect together. Every time I upload a video, I get to see all these, these feelings, and I think it's wonderful. I think it's so wonderful what's being created here. I really want to say thanks to you guys. I really appreciate, all the comments and the fact that, a lot of you seem to really, like the videos, and that you really, support them by commenting on them and liking them. I really appreciate the support. It really means, so much to me to see how this, community is becoming bigger. And I just really want to say thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. But, yeah. So, how do you guys feel? Like, how has Madoka Magica changed your life? Like, what has this series done for you personally? I really want to know. Just tell me. Like, how has this series? What has this series done for you? How has it changed you? How has it impacted you? And also, are you like me? Do you have issues finding people in real life who like to talk about anime or like to talk about Madoka or whatever? Like, do you have that same problem? Like I said, I kind of use YouTube as an outlet because it's so hard to find people who can appreciate this stuff. But, so, yeah, but as I said, I really want to hear your thoughts, because as I mentioned before, Madoka has done so much for my life. It's like, before Madoka, I was very much into shonen anime, and before... but it was like I would only watch things like Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I would only watch shonen-oriented shows, and once I watched Madoka, it opened my eyes to watching more psychological type shows that were tragic, shows that, were more thought-provoking. Like, this series, like, changed my whole perspective on anime, and it gave me, like, a higher level of appreciation for female characters, because as I said, I was so much into shonen that I didn't really take, female main characters seriously, because in most shonen anime, female characters are downplayed. Like, they're not made to be that important. I'm not saying it's like this in every shonen anime, because there are exceptions, but if you think about something like Dragon Ball Z, think about something like Naruto, female characters are not presented in the strongest light possible. But obviously, because of the fact that Madoka Magica is a shoujo, it's a magical girl, you really have no choice but to have appreciation for female characters. And since this anime was like the first of its kind for me, it opened up a door, because there are so many shows that I've gotten into, that I've watched, or that I found myself, or even in shows that don't really have a lot of girls in them. Like, let's say you're watching something like, let me give an example, Fate Zero. I'll give that as an example. My favorite character on Fate Zero was Saber, and and it's funny because Fate Zero has so many dudes and so many like guy familiars, but she, like, I feel like Madoka, and this is just an example because there's many, but this is what came to my head when I was thinking about it. But Saber is a female character. She's very strong, and it's like, I feel like even in a series that is populated with mostly men, Madoka was able to help me to appreciate, female characters in all types of animes, whether they be magical girl shows or whatever kind of show. So yeah, this series has really touched my life. So as I said, let me know in the comments below, how has Madoka changed your life? Let me know. Peace out.